One brotherhood, one ship. Stay bearded, stay feeling. One brotherhood, one ship. Stay bearded, stay feeling. It's BV, it's BV, BV, it's BV, yeah. It's BV, it's BV, BV, it's BV, BV, it's BV.
It's BV and Jellified, Jimmy Beam and Bly, reaching highest where we reach, yo, it's highest to the stars. Beats in the village Jeep, vibrating other cars. Whose world is this? Yo, we say the world is ours. So we grow beards, no fear, photos so clear. Take another shot, so to speak, yeah, more beer. BV worldwide, put a fist to the sky. Cheers, cheers, New Year's, dope rhyme, good vibes. My crew speaks power, Chi-Town bleeds power. Knowledge, wisdom, and truth in the final hour. Respect, loyalty, family, charity speaks power. Here the village brotherhood speaks honor. Forwards and onwards, stay feeling to the end. I will never shave again because my beard is not a trend. I represent excellence, leadership, and never follow. I'm a BBC member, yo, Lieutenant of Chicago.
One brotherhood, one ship. Stay bearded, stay feeling. One brotherhood, one ship. Stay bearded, stay feeling. It's BV, it's BV, BV, it's BV, it's BV, it's BV, it's BV, it's BV. Yo, all I see.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 93 of The Heart of a Villain, the podcast and live stream devoted to the bearded villains' worldwide brotherhood and the lives they are changing all over the world. It is Friday, July 23rd, guys. Where has this month of July gone? It seems like every week that I come on here, I seem astonished at how quickly this year is flowing by. But I mean, I can't be the only one, right? I can't be the only one that's going crazy about the fact that we're more than halfway through this year already. This was the year we were looking forward to after everything that the crap was 2020. And we're already halfway through this year, more than halfway through this year. So I don't know where it's gone. But thank you guys for being here with me. Friday night, again, July 23rd. This is episode 93. And I'm just going to be up front with you right now. Don't know where this episode's going to take us. And the reason being because I have a couple of ideas, but part of that's going to be dependent upon some of the live stream audience here and any type of phone calls that we might get in during the episode. I've got a couple of ideas. I've got a few topics that I do want to cover. I do not have a specific interview guest for this week. Part of the reason for that, and maybe it's bad planning on my part, But I have some ideas going forward. And I have some, easy for me to say, I have some specific people that I do want to talk to, I do want to interview around certain events, of course, because I want to make it timely for whatever chapter is having an event specific to something if I want to talk to them then. But there are some specific people that I do want to talk to as I approach episode 100 for specific reasons. And I'll get into that in just a few minutes. But this week was one of those in-between weeks, and we've got a couple chapters doing some charity stuff, but nothing specific large event-wise. Some of the ones that are involved in things are ones that I've recently spoken with, so it kind of leaves you in a little bit of a limbo, I think, as far as that goes. But it is what it is, and I am nothing if not punctual about saying I need to be here on a Friday night for you guys. So I know there's some live streamers or some podcasters out there that would be like, well, I really don't have much to cover or talk about. I'll just wait a couple more days to put out one or something like that. Nope. Not old BP. I'm just going to trudge on, even if I don't have a lot of really good stuff to talk about. But we are going to have some schedule updates coming up that I'm going to talk about. I've got to, I want to bring up again some of the details concerning the crowdfunding portion of the documentary that I'm filming. Now, I will say I've been up and down about this, the crowdfunding part of it, but I think I've had enough good feedback about this, and people are wanting to be a part of it, that I think I want to go ahead and get that thing rolling. So I'll talk about that a little bit too in just a minute. We've got a bunch of merch coming out, different brothers doing some stuff, some really cool things. So yeah, we're going to get into that. And then also, as the day goes on here, as this episode goes on, if you are watching live, please don't hesitate. If you have some idea, I would, of course, love comments in the comment section. But if you wouldn't mind, if you want to reach out online, give me a call online. I'll bring you in, because I'm curious if you have specific people that you would like to see me talk to. If there's stories that you want me to cover that maybe I just overlooked, I haven't seen, didn't know about, very likely that happens. But I want to, as I said in my little preview that I threw out there on Instagram earlier today, I've always said this podcast is as much yours as it is mine. That's what this is about. It's not about me getting my name out there. It's about me talking about all the bearded villains that are out there doing some really amazing things. And it kills me when there's times where I miss something because for whatever reason, somebody that was doing something really cool didn't want the publicity for it, or they didn't want to be seen as hungry for publicity. And I've told you guys so many times before, that's not what this is about. It's about being an inspiration to other people, whether you think you are or not. So that's what this is about. So if you've got some things going on, if you have some people that you really want to see me try to reach out to, even if it's somebody that I've already spoken to, we're coming up on 100 episodes. And the 100th episode, I'm going to tell you now, I already mentioned it, I think, before. It's pretty much going to probably be a double episode. So if you're going to kick back, relax with us on Friday, I believe it's September 10th, be ready for the long haul. Mark your calendars, open up your schedules, because you'll want to be here for the full 2 hours, because we're going to take a look back on a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to have some guests come in. It's just going to be a great time. A lot of little surprises here and there. So, and I want everybody to be a part of all of it. So that's the plan for episode 100. But if there are people that you want to hear from again, if there's updates you want, if you want to hear from brothers that maybe I haven't covered before, please reach out to me. Let me know. Let me know in the comment section, or like I said, I'll bring you in and we can have a short conversation here live on episode 93. And so far, I'm not seeing anybody that is willing to take that leap right now. So I'll just take a second to say hello to those here live in the comment section. If you are here live and I don't see you, hello, how you doing? Sorry, I'm not seeing you because you're not in the comment section, but I know you're here. Rob, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, as always. How are you doing, sir? Nick was here, and he was having internet problems, so he had to take off. It sounds like it was kind of spotty. We'll see if he pops back in or not. Wayne, Mr. One Feather, is here. How you doing? Dalton, good to see you here. Good to see you. Mark is here. I love it. Hey, from me and the wife. Always love to see that. What's happening in here, Kevin? Well, we're having a podcast live stream. That's what we're doing. As you know, because you're here before lots of times. Thank you guys so much for being here. We got a small little crowd here in their live stream room tonight. I don't know. Lots of people doing some stuff on their own, which is probably good and worthwhile. Irishman, how you doing? Good to see you here. He says merch. Did I mention merch? Maybe I did. We'll get into that in just a minute. Mr. Dahlstrom, Brian, how you doing? From my own chapter. How you doing, Brian? Good to see you in here. Always good to see you. So, all right. So let's do this. First, I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the merch items that I do have on tap that I want to let you guys know about. I'm sure every week I do this. I miss somebody. I try my best to try and scour over the course of the week different chapters, things when they have something coming out, especially if it's devoted to specific charity causes. But inevitably, I'm going to miss stuff. So I will apologize in advance for that happening. First on the books, I want to tell you about this. We mentioned it last week, but I could not spill the beans. They wanted to wait until this week to do it themselves on Monday. East meets West collaboration. Remember last week I spoke with the co-captain of New York Upstate, and he's also a member of the Unicorn Squad. He was kind of telling us a little something about something was coming out this week. Well, it was a collaboration to benefit what's called the Padre Foundation. They have patches and shirts. Hit up the New York Unicorn Squad.bigcartel.com. New York, so it's NY, not New York. NY Unicorn Squad.bigcartel.com. There's a description in there about what the Padre Foundation is for, what they do, but they've got an East meets West patch there and t-shirt, and it's a collaboration between not only the Unicorn Squad, but also between New York Upstate and the LA Original Chapter. So really interesting, unique collaboration. Love to see that. And so that's in there. That's one thing that you can get out there and get. The patches are $12. The shirts range from $21 to $24. And again, great cause, goes to the Padre Foundation. Don't want to miss out on that. I believe I have not been able to verify this yet this evening. I don't know for sure. I think these shirts are still available. These Moscow grouping patches things are still available. They had a shirt, hat, and patch combo for $60 plus $10 shipping. T-shirt, patch, and snapback. But really cool set. I hope it's still available for somebody out there that might be missing out and want it. It's at paypal.me.bvmsk. Or any questions, reach out on Instagram to the Bearded Villains Moscow chapter, and they will get you hooked up with that. All right, do not forget this, guys. This is a big one. This is a big one for Bearded Villains Northern Virginia chapter. They have a chapter patch that they've created to help out one of their members, one of their brothers, Bruce. It's a $10 patch, which by all intents and purposes is very inexpensive as far as a charity patch goes. The charity patch, the pre-sale ends at the end of the month, July 31st. Don't miss out. Please help a brother out. This is one of those help a brother out times. bvnova.bigcartel.com, bvnova.bigcartel.com. Again, only $10. Get one of those things. Then we get into the two patches that are part of the multi-chapter puzzle patch set for autism. And again, remember this month is the Bearded Villains of Virginia. Bearded Villains of Virginia puzzle piece for $9 plus shipping. It is at beardedvillainsvirginia.bigcartel.com, beardedvillainsvirginia.bigcartel.com. And then we also have the Bearded Villains Steel City patch. It's at steelvillains.bigcartel.com. And that's, again, $9. Every one of these patches is going to be $9 plus shipping. Bearded Villains Steel City and Bearded Villains Virginia. Do not miss out on these. Once these patches are gone every month, there's a limited number from here on out every month. It's the same number, but they're limited. Once they run out, and if somebody wants to pick up 2 or 3 extras on their own for a specific chapter, hey, somebody's going to miss out if they don't pay attention, right? So make sure you're on the ball. When these things launch at the beginning of each month, there's 2 new ones every month for the next, for a total of 18 months, I believe it is. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. Don't be left hanging out in the dry. All right, just released this week, Bearded Villains Miami is partnering with LA Originals. They call it the Miami International Meat Patch Project. The Miami International Meat Patch Project proceeds are going to the Miami Villains Wish, which is a which is an effort where the Bearded Villains Miami designate monies to go toward charity purposes. It's really cool stuff. They're being sold on the LA Originals patch, or the LA Originals site, laoriginals.bigcartel.com. It's $25 for both patches. Pretty cool stuff. Very cool summer vibe with these, very specific to their region between LA and Miami too. They used to be sold separately, but the individual patches are sold out now. It's only the set now for $25. laoriginals.bigcartel.com. Don't miss out on those. And then just released today, he's had this, you've heard me talk about this before, our brother Optimus from the BVC. He has Shyversity brand. Now, Shyversity brand, as if you talk to anybody, if you see his Instagram page about it, it's designated as Shyversity brand is not just clothing, not just hats. It's a movement. It's a movement. And I love that. He's got a whole bunch of different shirts in there, patches. The one in the middle of the screen, the King Optimus, is a new version patch, very, very brightly colored, very cool. I had a conversation with him about it today, how he's having those done. But very cool stuff. Hit up Shyversity brand, our brother Optimus, at shyversitybrand.bigcartel.com. Really cool to see him doing that kind of stuff, putting that out there. Great stuff, great stuff. And then finally, I just want to mention real quick, these 2 chapters still that are doing collecting items for different charity things. The Phoenix Villains, up until July 28th, they're collecting these items here for the Andre House there in Phoenix. If you have any items that you can donate to the Andre House, hit up our Phoenix Bearded Villain brothers. And then also the Chicago bros are always doing this once a month. They go out into the public. They go out onto the streets of Chicago and hand out packages with everything from shampoos to razors to jeans, flip-flops, socks, soap, you name it, they do it. So if you have any of that and you can donate to the Bearded Villains Chicago efforts, please hit them up and do so as well. All right. I saw some comments here popping through, so I am going to take a second back to look back and give these guys a second look. Dalton says, we could always chat with those BV West Virginia guys about their chapter and the plans for East Coast meet. Yes, we could. But if you were listening earlier, that's not till September, and I want to make sure I do it in a timely fashion. So that's going to be coming closer to September. They are on my list, absolutely. So that'll be happening. See, Brian's telling me the truth right here. I didn't know this. I didn't know. I am apparently competing with a worldwide broadcast of the opening of the Olympics. I didn't know people cared that much still. With the way everybody's been talking about it, I don't know. Apparently they are. So, okay, I'm competing with the Olympics. Never thought I'd say that. Never thought I'd say that. But Mars, how you doing? Good to see you pop in. Let's see. Hey, Rob's got a good head up here regarding some merch too. Central England have a few Summer Vibes patch combos still left. We also have Summer Vibes patches, bucket hats, cooler bags, cool stuff. All right. Well, hit up the Bearded Villain Central England guys for some cool merch there too. I'm telling you what, the logos, the merch items that they put out in Central England are top notch. Super, super good stuff that Neil draws up for them. So don't miss out on that stuff. Okay. Guys, what I want to do is take just a second now and tell you a little bit about the plans for the documentary while you're still here, before you jump over to the Olympics too, when this gets too boring for you. So the plans are as such. As you know, I'm going to be filming different interviews and different scenes, different things over the course of the next several months at different events. I've got plans to be for sure in Miami. I've got plans for sure to be at the East Coast meet. I've got plans for sure to be at the Bearded Villains or at the Battle of the Beards down in Southern Indiana. I'm going to try to make a handful of other things. And the plan right now is that the film hopefully will be completed. I'm aiming for spring 2022. And the reason for that is to make sure I do it right, to make sure I have the time I need to edit things down and to get everything just right. I don't want to half-ass this thing. As you know, it's really important to me. So that's the plan right now for the finalized date. Now, taking that into consideration, I may take advantage of some opportunities that might come in front of me in the spring at the very beginning of the year to try and travel a few more places to add some more interviews and context into it. So we're tentatively saying spring 2021 for an end date for it to be out. Stay tuned, Memorial Day weekend. No, it won't be anything like that. But that's the tentative plan. Now, what does this mean as far as the crowdfunding part of it that I did mention in a previous episode? As I said, I am going to go ahead and push forward with this. I wasn't going to. I kind of held back for the last few weeks, but I decided I can't afford to wait any longer because I've got to get some plans in action here. And I do have people that have been hitting me up asking if they can help participate in the process and financially contribute to the film. So the way it's going to work is that I'm going to have a crowdfunding page set up. And just like any other crowdfunding page that's out there where you can donate X number of dollars and receive rewards, I kind of teased this once before at a previous episode. The rewards basically are going to be such that for $25, you're going to get your name in the credits at the end. You're also, with everybody that donates, I'm going to create a Facebook page that is going to be a private Facebook page only for people that donated in some way, shape, or form, at least at the $25 level and on up. That Facebook page is going to contain behind the scenes video clips, maybe some travel vlogs, when I'm doing stuff for the film, some fun stuff, just to kind of let you guys know updates on the process, where things are at. So that's going to be for everybody. And then for the $25, you're going to get your name in the credits, acknowledged as thank you for participating and contributing to the event or to the film. For $50, you're going to get everything that's in the lower level plus a limited edition one-time made t-shirt for the film. For $100, you're going to get everything below that. So you're going to get the t-shirt, you're going to get the name in the credits, you're going to get the invite to the Facebook group. And then you're also going to get a limited edition, one-time only made poster for the film. And then those three tiers at $25, $50, and $100 are unlimited. So there's not a limited number of spots available for those. The big one is at the $250 level. I don't expect to sell those out, but I do want to offer it because a lot of documentary filmmakers, amateur documentary filmmakers do this. So I will have a $250 level, and you'll get everything at the lesser levels. In addition to, you will get the chance. Well, if you pay the $250, there's going to be only 5 of those out there, and each one of those that pays that amount will be listed as a associate producer on the film, which is kind of a neat credit. So you'll actually get to see your name twice at the beginning and at the end of the film. Plus, there'll be some extras that go along with those 5 people as far as their access to rare footage. They'll be shared with some more, some of the more finished product before it comes out, type of thing, just to tease it a little bit for them, let them in on the process, because after all, they're going to be associate producers. So that's the plan with that. I should have that live sometime this next week so that it's up and going. And I will be able to announce that on episode 94 next week for sure. But keep your eyes out. If for some reason you are interested in one of those levels, hit me up directly, shoot me a DM, because I'll make sure I let you know the minute it goes live so you can take advantage of that if you want to. And we'll take it from there. Okay, so that was the update on the doc, and I've done the merch. So I want to do something I have not done in a long, long time, guys. Mostly because you guys aren't helping me out at all right now, live. You guys aren't helping me out live at all with hitting me up and give me some ideas on some people, some storylines, some topics of different things that you want to see. I will tell you an update on a couple of other things in just a few minutes before I get into the calendar of events as far as where I see things going in the future with the podcast as we come near episode 100. So what I'm going to do is, let's see, I'm going to play this because, guys, it's kind of like story time. Now, you remember back in the day during the prime COVID hours when we did the mid-morning super awesome live stream Facebook show? Yeah, mid-morning super awesome live stream Facebook show. That is no longer a thing, but I want to take advantage because I haven't done this in a bit. I'm going to read a couple of things to you for inspiration. I love this book so much. It is the Life's Little Instruction booklet, a Life's Little Instruction book. This is actually all three volumes. It's now the complete Life Little Instruction book. But I wanted to share this with you guys, people that are listening in just standard podcast platform. Hopefully you'll get a kick out of this too. This was written in the 90s by a gentleman who was giving his son some advice as he went off to college. And he wrote him the initial, what was volume 1, which was 511 entries of just some nice little one-liners, common sense things to improve your life, make you happier in life. So I wanted to just read some of these to you and just to give you an idea of how this goes, how this goes. I'm going to read the first 25 little one-liners to you, and you're going to see this. Hopefully this is going to make you want to go out and buy this book because it's so cool to just open it up with your eyes closed, point your finger, and read a couple of these each day. I've done that for a long time. Whenever I'm kind of when I got a cloud in my head or something, and I just need some uplifting stuff. So, number 1, compliment 3 people every day. Number 2, have a dog. 3, watch a sunrise at least once a year. 4, remember other people's birthdays. 5, overtip breakfast waitresses. 6, have a firm handshake. 7, look people in the eye. 8, say thank you a lot. 9, say please a lot. See, these are life's lessons. It's life's little instruction book. Learn how to play a musical instrument. Sing in the shower. Use the good silver. Learn how to make great chili. Plant flowers every spring. Own a great stereo system. Be the first to say hello. Here's a good one. Live beneath your means. Buy great books, even if you don't read them. Drive inexpensive cars, but own the best house you can afford. Be forgiving of yourself and others. Learn at least 3 clean jokes. Wear polished shoes. I'm terrible at that one. Floss your teeth. Drink champagne for no reason at all. I mean, these are the kind of things, it's kind of gold, I think, guys. So just a couple more I want to read to you that just stick out to me. I love this one. Don't be called out on strikes. Go down swinging. How huge is that? That's one of those that's, oh my gosh. I find that when I have that bookmarked in this thing, because every once in a while I go back to the same little one-liners. It's always such a great, refreshing memory to go to. Don't be called out on strikes. Go down swinging. Love that one. I love this one too. Remember the 3 R's. Respect for self, respect for others, and responsibility for all your actions. Anyway, guys, that's Life's Little Instruction Book, and it's one of my favorites, so hope you like it too. Go out there and find it, Amazon.com or wherever else. I've had a version of that book for over 20 years now. Love it. Okay, so I want to tell you real quick about, well, you know what? Before I get into this, let's do this. If you are looking for an all-natural beard oil that will not only tame your beard and coarse hairs, but make your beard soft and smell amazing, check out Pulpo Beard Oils. Veteran-owned and made for today's beards, Pulpo beard products combine the best beard ingredients on the market with incredible customer service to ensure your happiness. Whether you need beard wash, beard oil, beard balm, or some fun clothing, Pulpo is the place to go. Feel fresh, feel savage, feel confident with Pulpo Beard Oils. Go to Pulpo Beard Oils, that's Pulpo beardoils.com, and use the code The Heart of a Villain for a discount on your order. Okay, guys, so quick update on plans for the future of the podcast. As you know, if you are a loyal listener and a loyal viewer, a couple weeks ago, I tried something out. And I tried out Thursday. Only did that because I kind of had to. However, I got a little bit of feedback in the last 2 weeks about this. And I've been thinking about it. And I think the plan of attack moving forward, and I'm sure I'll get some comments here coming forward, here in the comment section. The plan moving forward is that the podcast live stream is going to be starting at Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Central. Okay? Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Central, moving forward after episode 100. So, episode 100 is going to be the final episode where the live stream will be at this normal time, Friday nights at 7 p.m. And then starting with episode 101, it's going to be Thursday night at 8. Now, why am I doing this? Well, first and foremost, honestly, it's for the family. Because one of the downsides to me committing to doing the live stream every single Friday night at 7 p.m. is that it takes away the opportunity for me to participate or be with the family, to go anywhere on a Friday night, to go with my wife on date nights, whatever else, on a Friday night. And so I don't want to have that be a hindrance anymore. So to make things a little bit easier, more fun for the family, the plan is that I'll free up my Friday nights this way. Plus, I think we'll end up with maybe some more people viewing us live in the live stream on a Thursday night. Everybody seems to have plans for the most part. We got our loyal viewers here that come in every Friday night. But hopefully going to Thursday at 8 won't strain people too much, and we'll be able to keep everybody in place, and people will have their Friday nights back. All of you who have, oh my gosh, all of you guys who have been so awesome to just hang out with me every Friday night. For those of you who just listen to the podcast when it comes out on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, whenever it is, you guys won't notice a difference. But maybe there's a chance that because we push it back off of a Friday night and we move it back an hour, maybe there's a chance that you can tune in occasionally live. We'll see. But I want to try it and see how it goes. So far, the feedback I've received is that I don't believe there's anybody, I could be wrong, those of you who, I don't believe any of the live viewers are going to be taken out of the game being able to watch that currently are normal live viewers. So hopefully we'll get some more. It's going to be better for me. So we're going to do it that way after episode 100. So that's the update on that. All right. Dalton picked up on it. Love the Night at the Roxbury head bob. Yeah, you noticed it. That song just has that little beat to it, doesn't it? It just makes you want to do that.
If you are looking for
It
an
just has that head
all-natural
bob
beard oil,
sound. Yeah, it just makes me want to do that. So you are so right, Mark. Happy spouse, happy house. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that's going to be the plan moving forward. All right, guys. Is there anything I have not covered? This was just basically cleaning house tonight, talking about stuff out loud to myself and for those of you guys that are here, just to give you an idea. I am still here, Mr. Mars. I am still here. Are you wanting to come in and chat with me or something, or are you just checking in with me? So yeah, that's the plan moving forward, and that's what we're gonna do. I do want to take just a second out. I'm going to play some music for those of you who are here, and I will be right back. Let's see what I can play for you, and let's do this one. Stand by amongst yourselves. Well, hello there. Welcome back to the dulcet tones of BP Studio. All right. We are back. Thank you, those for pausing with me there for a few minutes. Mars, if you want to give me a ring on... If you want to give me a ring on line, I can possibly bring you in, sir. We'll see what happens. Because I want to talk about something. I want to talk about something that I received in the mail. Anytime somebody sends me something like this, I gotta bring it up. I gotta bring it up. No, I wasn't coming in to propose. Sorry. Oh, I got all sorts of fun music for you to listen to. You can fall asleep to, though, if you want to, Mars. All right, so what I wanted to mention is anytime I see a patch out there in the patch world that just is completely unique, completely awesome, and just kind of makes your jaw drop, you got to talk about it, right? After all, 95% of the people that are in BV love the patches. Seems like. And probably the other percentage that don't technically love patches, but they don't want to tell people they love patches. So I got this little thing in the mail. And I don't know if... I don't know if anybody else has received one of these guys or not. But Mars, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. Can you hear me?
Okay, hang on a second. I got to change your audio. if I can. Where is it?
Basically, put your YouTube on mute so that I wouldn't get the delay.
No, stand by. Call me back again. Just do it as an audio call.
Sure.
All right. Okay. Love this. Love this. Okay. So what he did. Are you there?
For me?
All right. There we go. Mars is in the
All right.
house. There we go. So anyway, guys, that took a long time. So what I wanted to talk to you about for a minute is share everybody with. This is kind of amazing. Now, this is going to be weird for Mars because he's going to be seeing something in a delay on his screen from what he's hearing, but you'll have to deal with that. As I said, I received this Bearded Villains Lakeshore patch. And when I say patch, I don't just mean patch. I mean, these guys have set a new bar as far as packaging goes. And I have a feeling that this is just the beginning. But I mean to tell you, when you open up this baby, it is, and I'm going to show the camera here. So it comes off as just a folded envelope, right? But you open it up, and lo and behold, it becomes a stand for the patch. That's pretty damn cool. Now, not only is the packaging amazing, but that they've created for it, it creates a stand. You can set it up on the table, but the patch itself, the colors, the brightness, how bold it is, amazing stuff. And I know we did the launch. We did a kind of a preview launch of their logo when it came out. So to hold one of these babies in my hand is just a really cool time for me, and to be able to share it on the podcast. I know these have been out for a bit. A lot of you guys that do collect patches and went on and bought one of these have them. But if you missed out on one of these, your loss, because these are amazing. You did a great job on these, Mars.
Thanks. I wish I could take all the credit, but I can't. So we had the entire chapter really pitched in, and everybody really collaborated. And as you can see, we're really proud of what came out, and more importantly, we're happy that people like it, and that everybody who bought one means that they supported our chapter on this first launch, and that truly means a lot to us.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I think you guys set a tone for the future. I think we're pretty much at the point where gone are the days of feeling adequate by just sticking a patch in an envelope and mailing it off. I think you set a bar kind of high now that everybody else is going to have to live up to.
Well, I mean, look, it really wasn't really the intention.
No, I understand that.
The intention really was, and again, it's not to slight anybody who sends it out with, a photocopied letterhead or anything like that. But just to give, I guess, some background as to the OCD-ness of that packaging, when I put that together, is I come from the packaging world. That's what I do for a living. I create packaging. I work in innovation for packaging. And so when I see something the way that I can present it, then my brain starts to take over, and I'm like, okay, how can I make this so that people really want to look at it all the time? Not to mention the fact that, the patch itself, I think, turned out really well. And even the pictures that we took and stuff really didn't do it justice until you actually hold it. Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, we've been on chats, the Friday night chats that you've been on as well. And we get to talk and people showing patches and stuff. And one of the main things that I saw that really struck a tone with me, and this is the reason really, was everybody was pulling out patches out of like plastic bags and cigar boxes and stuff. And to me, that was like they were buried away somewhere. And to me, something like this should be showcased. Like I have all the other patches that I have, I put it up on this cork board. So every day I'm working, I can look over and I can look at all these beautiful patches, including one that I have from Heart of the Villain. So, it's nice to look at these. To me, it's art. So that's the way I wanted to present it.
Keep talking. I'm putting it back on my shelf right now. And obviously we have another one coming out now. Very shortly we'll have the X Factor,
And the X Factor, yes, will have some form of art card. It probably isn't. Again, it all depends on taste. You know, some people like that pop up, some people may not, or they may like the wood finish. What we're doing this time is a bit different, and we hope everybody likes it. We've also got some stickers that we've produced, and we're going to be selling as well this time because everybody kept asking about the X Factor sticker the last time. So this time around, we decided to make some extras to make sure that everybody who wanted one could go ahead and purchase one if they wanted to.
Very cool. I love it, man.
Yeah.
I love it, man. While I'm thinking about it too, anybody who wants to, because this is a wide open chat, you decided to do something, and I don't know if you were the singular person that created it or not, but kind of as a piggyback to all the different many chats that were created last year during COVID, and there were dozens and dozens of them, but it seems like the one that has kind of survived and thrived from that is the one that you created, and you're called an East Coast Meat Chat.
Yeah. So actually, it was Dan, our Captain Dan's idea actually to put that together because it was really coming off the heels of we had lost a few good brothers to mental health issues, and we said, you know what, the COVID thing was really hitting hard. I think we were in our second or third wave at that point, and it really became about we really wanted to see each other, but we couldn't physically in that sense. So what other better way? And especially because we had started getting our nonprofit status, and we started getting the our business email account and things of that nature. So we decided to do the thing with Google Meet, which we pay a membership or like a monthly fee for kind of thing. And and we just decided, you know what, the West Coast actually had that going on already. And, you know, for the guys on the East Coast, it's a little late to get on that one because to us, it's, you know, sometimes 11 o'clock at night or 10 o'clock at night to get on. And then, you know, you're not done until 3 a.m. or something. But
you say that,
yeah,
but
it's been really
that
good.
East Coast chat has gone on until 2, 3 a.m. sometimes too.
yeah. Well, you've been on there a few times, and that just goes to show that guys really gravitate to it. They just like the camaraderie and just being able to sit there and really not have to talk about, you know, chapter stuff or BV stuff even. It's just everyday life. It's like you're getting together, you know, meeting up after work for a drink at the bar, except, you know, we're each individually in our own homes kind of thing. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and it continues to be fun. We've met some amazing people, amazing brothers. You come on and really liven up the stuff. You know, you're our celebrity when you come on.
Oh,
so.
Please. Not at all. Not at all. I just like to sit and listen to everybody razzing each other. It's fun. But so anybody that wants to join in with that, it's just a Google Hangout video chat, and Mars posts the links to it in just about every one of the major line chats out there. And if for some reason you can't find it, shoot him a message on Instagram and say, hey, I'd like to find that chat, and I'm sure he'll reach out to you and get you a link to that. Unless he's already involved in the chat, which he's a few minutes away from needing to be there. So it starts in about 7 minutes. So all right. Well, buddy, I appreciate you chiming in. Awesome patch. I look forward to the future patch and seeing how that goes. I just know you're going to knock it out of the park with that one as well. And
thank you so much.
Make it even more difficult for us to live up to. But even though that's not your intention, I know.
I'm here to help, man. If anybody wants to try and dabble into the world of the crazy OCD packaging, I'm more than happy to help out.
Awesome. All right, buddy.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for the support, man.
Oh, you bet. Anytime. I'll see you over on the other channel in a little bit.
All right. You take care.
All right.
Great talking to you.
Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
All right. So, guys, that was Mars. I had to bring him on for a second just because I wanted to talk about his patch. Very cool stuff. I was really, really honored that he sent me one of those out. Awesome stuff. Okay. There's two things that I did want to mention before we get off tonight. That didn't sound good. That didn't sound good. I deserve this. Okay. So, two things. One, if you like patches, if you like limited patches, stay tuned for the podcast in the coming weeks, because to celebrate 100 episodes, I'm going to be releasing a 100th episode patch. There are only going to be 100 of them out there available. It will be limited to 100 episodes, 100 patches. See how that works? And that will be, I'll be showing hopefully a sneak peek of that in the next week or two. It will not be a pre-order. It will be a, once they're gone, only 100 out there. And so far, the feedback that I've shown a couple of people was pretty good. Sounds pretty fun. And they like it. So I think it'd be a good one to find. Now, the other cool thing, and I'm going to mention this, I am not going to cave into peer pressure because you're going to want more, but I'll just give you this little bit of a teaser. Starting with episode 100, I will have a theme song for the podcast, an official theme song for the podcast. It is finished, and I am excited to share it with you guys, but not yet. Not yet. If you're paying attention, if you're listening, and you're present for episode 99, I will premiere the song. It's only about a minute and a half long. One of our brothers made it for me, and it's awesome. And it's very much one of those wormhole earworm things that just sticks in your head, and you're going to be singing it all day. I have been. So it's one of those kind of things. But it will be out to listen to. I'll be out. I will play it for everybody on episode 99. And then with episode 100, it will replace One Brotherhood, One Ship to enter into the song, to enter into the show moving forward. So I will still use it as an outro, but yeah, so that's the plan. New song coming up for the podcast called The Heart of a Villain. I'm excited. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. All right, guys. I know this episode's been kind of crazy, a little bit weird, a little bit different, but you never know what you're going to get with me here on a Friday night, right? All right. I want to slide right into our calendar of events. Don't nobody leave yet. Don't nobody leave yet. This weekend, July 24th, the Emerald Coast Villains have their 4-year anniversary. 4-year anniversary. Contact the Bearded Villains Emerald Coast member for details. It's all hush-hush. They don't want to tell people anything about it. July 24th. Also, July 24th, Bearded Villains Inland Empire is hosting an annual school supply drive. A school supply drive from 11 to 4 p.m. Shamel Park, Riverside, California. A school supply drive hosted by the Bearded Villains Inland Empire. Then also on the 25th this weekend, Bearded Villains Central England has their annual family meet. If you're over there in Central England, go hang out. It's Kingsbury Water Park, Sutton Coldfield. Looks like it'd be a good time. I know those boys over in the UK have been jonesing to hang out as a big group for a while. Then August, we're only a few weeks away from this, guys. August, we've been talking about it, and I can't believe it's almost here. August 13th through the 15th, the Miami International Meet. The closer we get, the more excited I get, the more stuff comes out. It's just going to be a blast. It's going to be a blast. The Miami bros are really doing it up, and we're going to be living in the high lifestyle out there, so I'm looking forward to it other than the heat. Miami International Meet, August 13th through the 15th. If you don't have any plans already, make some. Get there. Then September 10th through the 12th, the Four Corners Meet. September 10th through the 12th is the Four Corners Meet, hosted by the Bearded Villains of Phoenix, New Mexico, Colorado, and Utah. It's in Cortez, Colorado. Again, September 10th through the 12th. That is the event that is for brothers only. Only brothers. Four Corners Meet, September 10th through the 12th. Then September 24th to the 26th is the East Coast Meet. The East Coast Meet, hosted by the Bearded Villains, West Virginia. It's in Parkersburg, West Virginia. No further details on that right now. Hopefully I'll have some soon. I just know it's September 24th to 26th, and it's going to be awesome. East Coast Meet. Then October 8th and 9th, the Bearded Villains Missouri Valley chapter has an event benefiting Friends of Kids with Cancer. Friends of Kids with Cancer. Friday, they have a meet and greet, silent auction, a 50-50. They have a beard competition over the weekend. Awesome stuff. It's October 8th and 9th, Bearded Villains, Missouri Valley. It's in St. Louis. Be there. October 15th and 16th is the Florida Summit, Pensacola Beach. No further details on that right now, but I know it's the 15th and 16th of October. So if you want to make it down to Florida, enjoy some beach time, have some good time in Pensacola Beach, do it. Florida Summit, October 15th and 16th. Then October 23rd, here in northern Indiana, we have Ezra Crow's Halloween Havoc, hosted by the Bearded Villains of northern Indiana. It is a Halloween-themed beard competition and costume contest and all-out party. There's going to be magic. There's going to be costumes. There's going to be all sorts of surprises, auctions. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. You won't want to miss. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. It celebrates the Northern Indiana chapter's first anniversary. Again, Halloween Havoc. It's October 23rd. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. And if you're interested in Halloween times 2, on October 30th, the Bearded Villains, the Rocket City Bearded Villains, have Downtown Halloween Bash. Downtown Halloween Bash. There's going to be a costume contest. There's going to be a beard competition, I believe. There's all sorts of stuff going on with that one as well. October 30th, Downtown Halloween Bash, hosted by the Rocket City Bearded Villains. Then we also have into November. There's 3 things we have. We added one today. November 12th through the 14th. 12th through the 14th is Battle of the Beards 2021, hosted by the Bearded Villains of Southern Indiana. Bearded Villains Southern Indiana, Battle of the Beards 2021. It's going to be a good time, guys. Good time, raising good money for veterans charity. Battle of the Beards 2021, November 12th through the 14th. That same weekend on November 13th, if you're anywhere near Virginia, hit up Beards Away. It's hosted by the Virginia Bearded Villains. It's their 6th anniversary and beard competition. It's at Bunker Brew Pub. November 13th, Beards Away. And then the one just added today, November 26th to the 28th. That's a weekend. Cajun Beard Bash. The Cajun Beard Bash, hosted by the Bearded Villains, Louisiana. It is the largest beard competition in Louisiana. The largest beard competition in Louisiana. They have vendors, prizes, food, music, all sorts of good stuff. That's the Cajun Beard Bash, November 26th to the 28th. Guys, that's what I have on my calendar of events right now. If I missed something that you guys have coming out, please send me a message. Let me know so I can do my best to get it on for the future episodes. I don't want to miss it. Guys, that's it, man. Thanks so much for being patient with me tonight. Hopefully back to our normal kind of thing next week. We'll see. More surprises in store as we get close to 100. That's going to wrap up episode 93 of The Heart of a Villain. Remember, you can still buy shirts, patches, pins, podcast merch, all the good stuff, poker chips, whatnot, at theheartofavillain.simplecast.com, theheartofavillain.simplecast.com. That's also where you can listen to all previous 92 episodes of this podcast, the good, bad, and the ugly, because there are all of those out there, 92 episodes worth. So that's that, guys. Guys, I want to challenge all of you guys to be the villain that the world needs you to be, because the heart of a villain never stops beating. Finally, guys, the most important words I say every single week: it's okay not to be okay. If you are hurting, please find a brother to talk to. Remember, it's okay not to be okay. So, guys, for now, have a great night. Enjoy the weekend. Get out there, have fun. Enjoy it with family, friends, and everything else. Have a great week ahead. Take care. Stay safe, guys.
It's BV worldwide fantasized. Stateside across ponds, no borders. I am my brothers, keep your facial features covered. Stay feeling
One brotherhood, one ship. Stay bearded, stay feeling.